Hi friends, welcome back. So today I'm doing kind of a different tutorial for you guys. I'm doing a tutorial on graphic liner, and it's just this look right here, right here. Normally I would wear this look with like more of a bold lip, but I feel like I've been wearing too many bold lips right now, so I'm just kind of relaxing for a minute. But anyways, so I keep seeing graphic liner floating around on Instagram, and I think it looks so cool, and I think it's kind of really on trend at the moment. So I decided I wanted to try it out. It looks kind of hard, and to be honest, I guess the one that I chose to do wasn't the hardest. There's probably other ones that are a bit harder, but I feel like also the liquid liner that I use is just, it just makes it so much easier for me to do what I have to do and just get it done. Also, I just want to throw this in there. I did change my background a little bit. I mean, the way the camera's facing now, I used to be facing like this, in this area where my mirror is right over there. So I didn't like the fact that the mirror was kind of reflecting the lights like back, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So I kind of just switched over, so now we're in front of our bed. I mean, I don't really like being in front of our bed, but it's honestly the only other option instead of being in front of the mirror. So you guys let me know what you like best. I think I like this better than being in front of the mirror because, I don't know, I just like it better. And I feel kind of cozy. It's why I threw the scarf on. I feel like we're like in Christmas morning mode right now. But anyway, so if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Thanks, guys. I already primed my face with Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer, and all the products used in this whole video will be listed down below as always. Now I'm just going in with MAC's Face and Body mixed with a little bit of Josie Maran Argan Illuminator, and I'm just going to dot that little mixture all over my face and blend it out with a damp beauty blender as always. Please do excuse my voice in this video as I am getting over a cold. Well, I'm kind of still sick, but you know, it's going away. Then for concealer, I'm taking my MAC Select Cover Up and my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. And first I'm going in with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm just going to do that upside down triangle motion that we all do. And then I'm going to go in with the Select Cover Up pretty much right on top of that. And then I'm going to take that same damp beauty blender and just blend out all of that fun stuff. I know it looks like a lot of concealer, but that's only because it really is a lot of concealer. But that's just what I prefer. I like a lot of concealer just to brighten up everything underneath my eyes. And in the center of the forehead, and down the bridge of the nose, and on the cupid's bow, and on the chin. I like a lot of highlight. Then to set everything, I'm going to take my Holy Grail Nye Banana Powder on a Real Techniques blending sponge, which is dry, it's not wet, and I'm just going to set everything that I highlighted. Now you might not have to set your under eye concealer, but that's a step I always have to take because if not, my under eyes will crease all day, every day. So now to set the rest of my face, I'm taking a BH Cosmetics powder brush with my Holy Grail powder. This is my Rimmel Stay Matte in Transparent 001, and I'm just pressing that all over my face because Face and Body is such a dewy and liquidy foundation that I would look crazy if I didn't. I'm just going to do my brows off camera, and I'll link my brow routine down below. Now I'm going into my palette of MAC Shaping and Sculpting powders. I'm grabbing the color Shadester on my very hated Nars Eater brush, but I mean, it does get the job done. And I'm just going to use that to contour my cheeks and a little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the jawline. For blush, I'm going into my Tarte Pinup Girl Blush palette, and I'm grabbing the color Irreplaceable, which is just the one all the way on your left. And I'm just grabbing this on a BH Cosmetics blush brush. Now to contour my nose, I'm going back into my MAC palette and I'm grabbing Sculpt, which is a lighter shade, and I'm grabbing that on a BH Cosmetics blending brush, and I'm just going to run this down the sides of my nose and a little bit on the little tippy tip. I prime my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm going into my Anastasia Lavish palette, which I'm not really sure if it's being sold anymore, but if it's not, I'm pretty sure all these colors are being sold individually on November 18th. So I'm taking the color Cream and I'm just placing that all over. We're going very minimal on the eyeshadow for this look. We really want everything to be focused on the liner. So I'm just running that literally all over. Then I'm grabbing Orange Soda on a crease brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just running that in my crease. Not trying to make it too deep or too defined, just for a little something something in the crease. Now it's time for the focal point of the look, which is the liner. I used my NYC Liquid Liner for this because I felt like it would be the easiest because it glides on the easiest and it is a pretty dark liner. So I just drew the wing portion and then went straight to the middle of the lid, and I started drawing my line downward. Now, you might have to go over this a couple of times because it is hard to get a straight line going right where you want it, but just go over it a couple times and it'll come out the way you want. Then I went back to my wing and started to connect that to the middle portion, and then basically just filled in the gaps. It's definitely not going to be perfect the first time around, so just keep practicing and playing with it, and it'll turn out the way that you imagined it in your head. And basically I just did the exact same thing on the other eye. Now, something that was a little bit troubling maybe not troubling, challenging for me while I was doing this was the fact that on my left eye, it's going to be on your right side, but it's my left eye, I have a pretty big beauty mark or birthmark or whatever you want to call it, and it's very hard for me to get the liner as thick as I want it because it's kind of in the way. So getting both sides to match was a little bit difficult just because of that birthmark, but I mean, I think I did a pretty good job. Now, since this look is kind of very neutral, I'm going to go in with a pop of color. This is Stars and Rockets by MAC. I'm just placing this right on my inner corners just for a little something something. For my waterline, I'm grabbing my favorite black pencil. This is Feline by MAC, and I'm just running that on my waterline, as I would always do, making the weirdest faces and being very creepy. Now I'm just going to run Sienna from the Lavish palette on my lower lash line, kind of smudging out Feline with it a little bit. Sometimes my eyes start to water and this face happens. Then I just applied mascara and lashes, and these should be the finished eyes. Now moving on to the highlight, I'm going to grab this Diamond Glow powder by Artist Couture in the shade Mermaid Fantasy, which is a very interesting color. It has kind of a yellow undertone, but it has like blue-green teal shifts. So you wouldn't think to use this as a highlight, but I actually really love the way that it turned out. And I will link Artist Couture's Instagram down below, as well as Mac Daddy's Instagram. He is a creator of these lovely powders, and I do have every single shade, so I will be doing a Trash or Treasure very soon. I'm still kind of testing them out a little bit though. Then I'm going to move on to my lips. I'm going to grab my Sephora cream lip stain in the color 02 because I really love these lip stains, and like I said, I want the focal point to be on the graphic liner. So I'm literally just using this on my lips and that's it. And yeah, I really love this color. And after you finish applying your lipstick, then this look is all complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you liked it, share it if you'd like. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at KatieDanger_, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!